Hey guys, Chicago personal injury lawyer Scott DeSalvo here with another video for you on this beautiful day. We're still in August right now when I'm shooting this video, but I will tell you, it feels like fall already. I always remember growing up as a kid, August was the hottest month of the year. And now, we've got this beautiful, sunny, partly cloudy days, a bunch strung in a row that are all in the mid 70s. I like to call it like San Diego weather, because that's what weather is like in San Diego, California, or at least it was the one time I visited. Anyway, the topic for today's video is, if I'm in a car accident and it's not my fault, what should I do? Okay, so if you're in an car accident, and it's not your fault, what should you do? And more importantly, what shouldn't you do? Okay, so the first thing you should do is obviously get a police report. Okay, getting a police report is really important, because when there's a police report, now look, the police may come to the scene, but if it's not a serious crash, they're going to ask you to go to the police station. I know it's a hassle. I know you're busy. I know you don't want to do it, but I really encourage you to do it. And I also encourage you to do it within 24 hours of the crash. Why? Because it documents the other side's name, their address, their insurance information, and it documents how the crash happened. Believe it or not, a lot of insurance companies will just look at the police report, and even if the police report is obviously wrong, if it gives them a defense to the case, they dispute the case, right? So it's important to do a police report and do it quickly. Some insurance companies, car crash insurance companies, won't pay a settlement or settle a case or even open a claim or approve a claim if there's no police report. So you got to do a police report. That's number one. Number two, get medical care if you have any concern. Now, listen, I will tell you, 99% of people who get rear-ended or have a surprise car accident, your body releases adrenaline, you start sweating maybe, your heart beats quick, your body covers up pain, and also when you pull a muscle or a ligament or pop a disc, it can take a little time for the pain to develop. I've represented clients who had accident at the scene of the had pain at the scene of the accident, but didn't want to make a big deal about it. Or they had pain that night, but they didn't want to make a big deal about it. Or they had pain over the course of the next 3 or 4 days, but they didn't want to make a big deal about it. And then some of them even wait longer than that because money's tight, they don't have health insurance, or they have crummy health insurance, or they hate going to the doctor, or their doctor gives them appointments 2 weeks out. Well, any delay between the time of the crash or the time you feel pain and the time you first see a doctor can hurt your case. So that's why I always tell people, definitely see a doctor. The third thing is, I do talk to a fair number of people who say, yeah, I've had minor car crashes before with aches and pains before, and I just call the insurance company and we're always able to work it out. Well, I will tell you, I think that is becoming increasingly rare. And so my third bit of advice of what to do if you're in a car crash and it's not your fault is talk to a lawyer. Now listen, I know that's self-serving. I'm a lawyer. I make money by people hiring me to represent them in injury cases. But I'm going to tell you, lawyers give a free consultation over the telephone. You can talk to as many lawyers as you want for a free consultation. You have no obligation to actually hire them, okay? So a good lawyer will listen to you, tell you what they think, and then ask you if you want to move forward, right? So if you talk to a lawyer who doesn't want to answer questions and is just saying, well, do you want to hire me, yes or no? Well, that's maybe not the attorney for you, okay? Even if you definitely want to hire a lawyer, get to know the lawyer a little bit, get some sense of the lawyer before you just, sign up with a secretary or a telephone clerk. Because there's a lot of law firms out there where you call the number and you're not even talking to a lawyer. You're talking to like an operator. In some instances, the operator's not even in the country. They're in another country. And they're reading a script and taking down your info. and then you're signing up with somebody and you have no idea who the lawyer is, or whether they care about their clients, or what their reputation is, whether they do a good job or not, any of that stuff, right? So definitely call a lawyer. It's all upside for you, no risk, right? So what should you never do? Never give a recorded statement without talking to a lawyer first. They're going to call you and want to take a recorded statement over the telephone. Don't do it. Now, it's okay for you to tell them that there was a crash and tell them the basics of the crash, but specifically if they say, do you mind if I turn on the tape recorder? Do you mind if I record our conversation? Don't let them record a conversation, okay? You can talk to them on the phone, even if their phone line says calls may be recorded for quality assurance and training. That's okay. That's not a recorded statement. But if the person you're talking to says, well, we need to take a recorded statement, I'm going to turn on the tape recorder. You say, my lawyer doesn't want me to give a recorded statement. So, that's definitely one thing not to do. The other thing to do is don't just sign a bunch of papers without somebody looking at them. I've actually had a couple of clients who were told they were just signing routine papers, but they actually settled their case. So don't do that. Be careful about that. So those are really the tips. That's the basic info that you need to know, the do's and don'ts. But, if you or a loved one's been in a car crash, the best thing to do is give me a call. I promise it'll be a short, stress-free call. We can talk about what happened, and if you want to hire me, I'm happy to take the case for you. The earlier I get in on a case, the more I can answer your questions and help you build, a really good case, right? So think about this, like if you were building a house, somebody else built the first floor, you just get to build the second floor. Well, you could build the second floor perfect, but if the first floor is all messed up or leaning one way, the house is going to fall down. It's the same way with building an injury case, right? We want a strong foundation, a strong first floor, a strong second floor, right? And I can't do that unless I'm there to build it all with you or for you, right? So consider talking to a lawyer. Give me a call. You can reach me at 312-500-4500 anytime, day or night, 312-500-4500. Of course, if you like my videos and you like my advice, please consider giving me a 5-star review. Link in the description. And if you like the videos on the channel and want to see more, please subscribe to my channel and hit the like button and hit the bell so that you're notified of whenever I shoot a new video and release it, okay? So I hope that information helps you, clears some things up for you. Of course, if you have any questions, you can always email me a question at service@DeSalvoLaw.com. That's service like at your service, so service@DeSalvoLaw.com. And you can email me your question, and I'll shoot a video answering the question so everyone can benefit. So hope you're well. Hope you have a beautiful day lined up for you. And if I can be of any help, give me a holler. Okay? Thanks for watching. Take care.